from streamers. Oh, I see. All of the... I'm going live with... Yeah, I see. Oh, Doom's asleep with the Switch. Nope, there he is. Probably not keeping this. One of Moles. Yeah. Yikes. I'm actually somewhat inclined to keep this. We have a Triome. We have enough mana to be getting along with. We got a fetch. We're well set up to just draw into Indomitable. And if this is a slower matchup, I assume it's going to be. We got the potential for Triome Wrenn and Six. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Harvest. Oh my. Chooses non-land, picks up Summoner's Pact. Okay, well, I've got a plan now. Hey, you guys remember how I beat House of Mana? Titan. Oh no, they're oppressing me! So Titan is normally like a buy for us, but they're on the play, so... Good luck win challenges? Thanks, Roy. Look at all your pathetic game actions, opponent. Do you think they're getting you anywhere? Is this victory for you? Map. Wow. Interesting. This is a build. I would expect nothing less from Doomwake, but or Doom Switch. Oh, win clout. Sure. Yeah, I remember you mentioned it some other time, GLWC, but I of course forgot what you meant. And you'll agree. Really? Okay. Well, pretty sure they're on Dismember or Bust here. Goes to combat. What are the chances they're playing main deck Dismembers? Reasonable? Omelet, okay. Please play a spell. Please tap out. God damn it. I mean, there's nothing for it. I got a jam here. My client's back to being shitty. Savor. Zagreb and Zlotikniev. Uh-oh. Well, I have a blocker. No. There's nothing on the bottom yet that I want. If I hit a Prismatic, I can actually cast it for 0 colors. Okay, we got it. We're good. Don't worry, Dragon's got us. Thanks, buddy. I might have to take down the stream for a second just to come up with different settings, because this is feeling a lot like when it was being crappy before. I'll do it after the match. I'm just mentioning it now. I'm wondering if I changed the frame rate back to what it used to be, because I thought the problem was the encoding type. There's like different graphic processing you can have. And I thought that that was the... Okay, so Dragon just carried us. Just straight over the finish line. Turn 4 combo kill. He wants the fucking challenge win today, and I'm with you. I'm with you, Velo. To the end. To the end of the rainbow. Prepare for top speed. $90. I'm the best. I'm the best. I mean, I'm up a game against some funny omelet build. Oh, I understand that, M. Yeah. And I guess they're probably only playing the one. It's just their whole opening was, like, really random and slow. Yeah, it may be the new normal. I was just surprised to see it the way that it came out, that game. It's probably not what they... Yeah, that makes sense. It's like they used to play, like, one Engineered Explosives and one Pact of Negation, because they could Teleria West for those. But now... part of their main plan involves having, I say main plan. Part of their plan, though, generally just involves having the, Urza Saga, or it's something that they're happy to see most of the time. How's Prismatic Ending been? A+. Tremendously good. I moved it into the main deck after how much I enjoyed it last weekend, and my general feeling about the metagame. I don't feel that I need the growth spirals right now because the number of sort of linear decks against which I'm trying to just like race in game ones seems lower. And Prismatic Ending just does so much in so many different matchups. Like against Titan, Prismatic Ending can be as good as growth spiral because you get to take out one of their amulets or something in the early game. And that really slows them down when they're not ready for it in game one. But normally they're not going to change how they are thinking of curving out against you to play around Prismatic Ending. I was actually trying to figure out maybe where I would play the fourth one. I was considering cutting the fourth Prismari Command because I used to play 3, but Prismari Command is also quite good right now. It's interesting. Also, Prismatic Ending gives me more game 1 removal against Ragavan. Yeah, we can go all the way up to X4 without trying hard. Yeah. But 3 is as high as I've ever needed to use it, but I definitely could get behind an X4 if I need to. Yeah, that's a keeper. Wear Tear. Yeah. Which I think I might want more copies of in the sideboard in future. Oh, they've got an actual decision to make, it looks like. So they never actually saw Remand last game? Double omelet? Oh, it's all good. No problem. Oh! We're up over 50 subscribers. I wonder if I can drop that emote in right now. While I'm playing against the Doom Switch. Versus the phone walk. Yeah. The mobile is always behind by a bit. That's it, huh? That's hot. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yes, one open slot. Image is not square shaped. Fuck. I'll have to resize it. All right. Yeah, there's no way I'm playing Wrenn and Six on this turn. Packed? Oh no. Azusa? Oh no. Oh. Azusa.
You smile and nod.
Yeah, I think so, Freed. It really felt like it. I mean, the game one, not so much. I mean, that might have just been the luck of the draw. But that... Oh, man. I mean, they didn't see Remand in game one. Should have played around it. Alright, hold on. Well, I mean, I've seen people put themselves dead to Pact, but yeah, like, if your opponent is just all mana up, and they haven't played anything, like, I'm assuming the first land that they were going to play there was a green Karoo, so as long as they got the first land drop, they were safe from, like, a removal spell, but they weren't counting on counter magic, which, I mean, I guess, but that's obviously, yeah, well, we take those here, I guess. You know, when I said Titan was a buy, I didn't mean like that. And I'm really happy Doomwake was not or Doomswitch was not playing. Yeah, daring. It's a bold play, Cotton. Let's see if it works out. You know, every deck has lots of little things you need to learn as you go. Lots. The silent rounds begin, at least for now. We're against Lurrus. We're against potentially black-green mid-range. I'm going to keep this just because there's potential discard coming out, and Lurrus says to me that they're probably something that wants to go for a long game. They could be on hammers, but I'm not going to worry about that. And as usual, I'm going to sequence out Stomping Ground. I want to save my fetch land in case I need the Dwarven Mine on 4. And I usually put out Stomping Ground first, then it makes it as easy as possible to cast Wrenn and Six on 2 if I draw it. Now, obviously, with this hand, you can mix and match your fetches in any way, and you need to shock on 2, but... Oh, no. The Bogly Boys? Oh, okay. Green-white scales. Okay.
Is that what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
I found a
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. blitz. You should look at that as a good thing. I went and looked at the prelims this week. One had 140 mil list, and the other had 240 mil lists. And I went, not today, Satan! I shall not worship the false god of the crab. I shall not wander from the dragon. Yeah, that makes sense. Remember when Burn was good? I remember some of the times Burn was good. If you're playing Grixis, Burn is always good. And by good, I mean awful. I think Price of Progress would actually have to be banned. I really do. I don't think that's a joke. Yeah. I think it would have to be banned. It would just be too good and polarizing. Like the gameplay patterns would be just god awful. He's a witch. Perfect. USDA certified lean. I'm a man. Come round. No, nothing can break. Spire of industry. All right, you got it. Price would be a Boros charm most of the time at worst. I think I disagree with that. So this gives them a way to sack the Hangerback Walker at instant speed. So I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just go Shock Shatter here. Or Shatter Shock. They'll get 2 Thopters. And then with the Ravager can go +1, 2, but they stall there. It's really going to depend on what the last card in their hand is. If it's a Scales, the Ravager is going to be a 1 +2 +, so that's big enough to kill my Velomachus. But I don't think that there's any choice here. Oh, but if they crank the Walker, then they don't get to do everything. That said, Shock, Shatter. They can crank the Walker in response here and get 2 Thopters, which could buy them some amount of time against the dragon. But we'll see what they choose. Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Double kill.
PogChamp. Yeah. Dose. 2 tapas. Well, I mean, I came here to cast dragons and take turns, and I've got 2 dragons. Oh yeah! I got them for 4 mana! Cup of coffee, man. Cup of coffee. Oh yeah. With. Bolt Ravager does kill it, though. All right. Bolt Ravager it is. Take your counters, peasant. Do with them as you will. The might of the dragon shall be upon you. I'm assuming they're playing some kind of sweet removal, but it's possible it's Prismatic Ending. There's plenty of things that make this go sideways, but the fact that they didn't play a Scales sooner means that if they have one, they probably just drew it. They are playing Luris, which suggests that they're on something a little more grindy than the other versions of Scales, but Yeah, this Velomachus is not easy for them to deal with no Ravager, no Ozolith, no Scales, no Walking Ballista thus far. Now, they could always have a lot of those things in hand, but it's hard for them to deploy them at any reasonable rate. So, we'll see. They could play as a Baz, which they can fly. Thop, 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 thop. Man, one of my Homer lines on the video yesterday was really good, right at the beginning. When I said, what kind of stupid wiener name is that? I listened to playback and I was like, oh, that actually kind of sounds like Homer. I need to work on Homer, but for some reason, he's a really hard voice for me. Yeah, K Command makes me feel confident here. What kind of stupid wiener name is that? I can do better, but he's good. Getting to be Patrick Stewart was also another thing where I was like, Yep, that's sometimes all it takes, Phoenix. Because that's a turn, right? And they had to use Surgical on the Kozilek, right? Instead of Velomachus or one of your turn spells. Like, it's not a joke. It's if Mill is good, playing a big Eldrazi in your sideboard is good. And this deck with Wrenn and Six and treasure tokens could quite easily cast it. 10 mana is not unreachable. Oh, we got some action. Looks like Scales. Now you know how the Dredge players feel, Blitz. Oh no, everyone's running main deck hate. What do I do? I mean, you already played main deck Surgical, though, right? Dredge players deserve it. That's true. Mill's time has been a long time coming, and I'm not, Ink Moth. Okay, so they went 1 for 1 mana. Ravager. Zabaz. Okay, so they can make a Thopter big enough to kill Velomachus here quite easily. But I have Shattershock again. Absolutely. No, I'm not. But you have to understand where people come from where they hate losing to Mill, because there's two parts of it that suck, right? There's the one part where if you're unprepared for it, you're totally helpless, and all the things that you brought to fight and every other deck is totally useless. And then there's the other thing, and this is silly, but it's real. Like I'm not bullshitting. I'm not making stuff up. People don't like to lose to a deck that they have been able to think was bad for so long without realizing that it's not bad anymore. And everyone has to have that moment, and not every Magic player is particularly humble, I guess is the way I'm going to phrase that. No, you're not required to. I'm just espousing words. Yep, exactly. I'm just explaining what's happening and why. You don't have to agree or accept it. That's not your job. Just saying this is what is. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I had someone say the other day on some comment somewhere that any deck that's playing Teferi in Modern can't be the good guy. And my immediate response was, have you seen what the blue control decks in Modern are like? Teferi being a way that you can reasonably fight that is not a bad thing. It's annoying the other things that it shuts down by accident that it's not supposed to be shutting down. But, yeah, I agree Teferi's static feels bad to play against. It's just like, so do the 8 million counterspell control decks, right? And I'm not saying that those necessarily need a nerf, but that they are kind of obnoxious. And yeah, I agree it's not nuanced in any way. And like, it's really frustrating that it does stuff like suspend, right? Like, that's not what that was meant to do. Savor the flavor. Where's my crab union? Where's my crab union? Dow! So Musasabi, usually known for playing Inverter, is on green-white scales, which is interesting to me. So, I mean, let's bring in the stuff. I think generally Remand is probably going to be the worst card here. Yeah, for sure it is. Certified Lean. Especially on the draw, Remand is going to be Garbo time. Crab gang signs? Crab gang signs? I need to see some crab gang signs, Blitz. Please do. Please do. My Discord is open. Waterline Scavengers, Carapace Crew, South Street Squabquatic Scuttlers. Low Tide, boys. I also want Low Tide, comma, boys. Claws upraised, I will pinch you. Claws upraised and slightly open. I ain't playing about the pinching. I love the art style of this too, because it makes it feel like a wilderness survival spotting guide. No, they're great, Roy. They're not all just like West Side or anything like that. They're that's great. That's some quality meme. That's beautiful. Even if they weren't all like hand drawn or anything like that, it certainly looks like it. Like if someone photoshopped, yeah, it looks like someone could have just photoshopped one image for all of these, but they did a really good job, and you can't really tell. So whether that's actually just like hand drawn or not, looks like an old wanted poster. For me, it feels like one of those handouts you get when you're like a kid and you go to one of those like nature hikes, and they'll be like, "Here's how to spot the speckled wood frog." Hands perfect. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Show me the turn one scales. It's unbeatable. Sorry, Jig. Ending is phenomenal. It's such a good card. Oh my god. I can't. It's so good, man. I was told by very credible sources on Reddit that deck is dead. So, what? Where tear off the top? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. All right then. You'd love to see that one, eh? Jeez. Jeez, that's a nice draw there. Greatly exaggerated is a nice way to say that, Brian. Well, I'm sorry, Phoenix. It's not my fault you weren't online last night to tell me. That's not my fault. That's your fault. Well, you were online, but you weren't there when I was coming up with bad sideboard cards to play. So definitely go fetch Bolt and then exile the hanger back. Yeah. And all for only 3 life. I like it. I like it. One hangy boy. Sorry, what's that? Oops, all removal. All right. Get out of here, you little nerd. Watch them kill me this turn somehow. Five cards in hand. Let's see. Ravager, Hardened Scales, several more artifacts, one of which is a Mox Opal. Then I call over the judge, and the judge says, I want to see where it's going with this. Power Depot is a good. No, it's tapped. Well, maybe. And I said, what about breakfast at Pamela's? I said, she said, I think I remember the city. Canisters on the Titan deck that can't kill you with double Amulet and no Dryad. Well, we already knew Canister was the mayor of Crazy Town. I mean, that did not need to be qualified here. Oh, Jiggy, were you here last night for my Ragavan improv? Now it's in my head. Who can make a treasure and draw you a card? Who's a monkey pirate? Do 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 do. The Ragavan can. Oh yeah, Ragavan can. Shatter Shock, anybody? Shatter Shock? That puts me up a creek if I hit. If I don't hit a land, though. Yeah, the problem is then if I just don't top deck the land, I've got infinite removal spells. I think I have to wait until they cast. Which does put me open to getting Veiled, but their hand is 3 cards, one of which is a Hangerback Walker, so I'm not super concerned about it. They can now use Baz to destroy the Power Depot at instant speed, as long as they have the red mana open. Although that's not super efficient for them, so. So now I can go Shatter Shock. They could boot up Inkmoth to counters on it. They don't have red mana right now, though. If they're slow rolling their land drop, it could suck for me. Because what I really want to do with Prismari Command this turn is go Rummage and make a treasure so that I'm most likely to actually put the dragon in next turn. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I just... You have to be really careful about what you let get onto the battlefield against this deck. Like, I have all the tools to buy a lot of time. So shock shatter seems quite good. But I am concerned about it. How about shock rummage? Is that good? These counters go nowhere unless they boot up the Ink Moth. Shock rummage seems fine. Or shatter rummage. Shatter rummage, obviously. I think this is just as good. It doesn't get rid of the power depot, but like, it's fine. That sucks. No fetch. Okay. Wasn't really prepared for that eventuality. But that's fine. Hand is still good. Worker? Ozolith? Grafdigger's Cage? Complete failure to understand how much mana it is to go get your Luris? Cage. Okay, so Velomachus can't cast spells right now. That's fine. That's a pretty good draw. Shock. Get the Hang Boy out of here. It cost them 2 mana to reset Hangerback, and now I have creativity for X2 next turn with Teferi protection and a lightning bolt to stop the Ink Moth from potentially killing my Teferi. So I think we're Gucci. Yes, girl. Yes. Where is it?
That's so ratchet.
Oh, are you dead, Phoenix? Wait, you were 1-0 last round. How can you take a long bath at a time like this? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I have a different definition of long. And hard. And probably most words. Language is funny like that. Unlimited. The best part about killing the Grafdigger's Cage in this matchup is that a lot of the cards that they can get will die immediately. Now, something like Zabaz will be able to come in and will be able to fly off the power depot. I'm not going to worry about it, but it is possible. Yes, the Ragavan can. Yeah, what did they get? Bobble. They got a bobble. I'm so happy for you, opponent. Look at it. It's so pretty. Oh my god. Ooh. That's a big whiff. All right. Your go, opponent. If you have the Dismember, you can kill my dragon. Which member? Dat member. Creativity is a pretty insane card, yeah. Rats. Okay, well. Zabaz. Okay. So I think I'm just supposed to wear the Zabaz when they play the Hangerback next turn, and then Teferi bounce the Hangerback, and then play the new Teferi. I could have played the Raugrin Triome there, but I don't feel like that is something that I have to do yet. And I considered end of turn doing the creativity on them, because then the Dismember wouldn't be as problematic. But I decided against it for whatever reason. It's got to be just Hangerback here, right? I guess it could be 2/1 drops. Could be Volking Ballista. I also get to cycle the Triome here, which is not bad. Especially if I hit Wrenn and Six. Finally playing a Hardened Scales. All right. And a Kozilek. My goodness. Cards entirely absent from this matchup previous to now. Good draw. I think I want to cycle a Teferi for the mana. Yeah. Bounce the Scales. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. They don't know I have a new Teferi, so let's just hang out for a second. Most of their hand is clunky and not great. Oh, I could have killed their Power Depot. It's not worth doing it now. But killing their Power Depot is actually probably a big game. Or just Teferi bouncing it because the ETB's tapped. They get Razor Revenge Thicket. All right, it was not a great play. Hangerback? Perfect. You do get to keep the counters on Kozilek from this, but then I can shatter the Kozilek later. So let's just do this slow and steady for now. Oh! So it's one of these games, is it? So I can't do Teferi and Stony this turn, but in theory I don't need to. Teferi should be good enough. Do I want to make a land drop here? Or would I rather cycle? I guess if I'm playing Teferi, let's do that first, and then see if I need the land drop still. Also, they're fairly low, so the Dwarf Beatdown plan is real. Okay, so the counters go. Yeah. So what am I playing this turn? Potentially nothing. But I want more blue in the near future. That is a good pitch, Dirkside. And and the Stony turns off their land. So it kind of gets the other effect I was going for anyway. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you. Good spot. I'm at 6, which is a little frightening. But I've got a backup Teferi on deck and a Stony in play, so I'm not worried. I wonder if they play like Nature's Claim or the enchantment version, the Seal of Green or White. It'd be green. They play mostly green. Their hand has Hangerback, Hardened Scales. I don't know what else. Oh, I know one more card, right? No, they got the Razor Venge. Yeah. Yeah. Nature's Claim doesn't actually bother me at all. Plus it's like, it's, you know, that they brought in Nature's Claim against our deck, which is not... I think they probably mostly just brought in the Dismembers. So at this point, I kind of want to start stockpiling lands in hand for Wrenn and Six. Well, I have strong opinions, Roy, on a stick means an enchantment, or sorry, an artifact. On legs is how you say on a creature. On wheels is how you say on a vehicle. And there's not one for enchantment, but I guess I would do like on a cookie or something like that, because all the seals kind of look like big dinner plates. On a plate, maybe. On a platter. Musasabi has conceded from the game. All right. We take those here. Opponent could see the dome. Time warp. We're going to time warp into Stony. I didn't have a redraw yet. Unless I played the Teferi. But I was going to be able to attack them to 6, put in a second dwarf, attack them to 4. Then have a... The shock was further away. We were going to keep going up with Wrenn and Six, especially once I... So Wrenn and Six would be on 7 when I pass the turn back to them. We'd have the Indom at instant speed. No, we wouldn't. We'd have the Stony. Still, pretty good. All right. I don't feel like playing a match with Indomitable... with Velomachus turns in the league right now, just because this is not quite enough time. So I'm probably just going to play a little bit of Emulator. But I'll be back in 1 second. Is Phoenix just a voice in my head? All right, keep this one in the dark. Might be on Hammer Time. That's the proc player? Okay. We can beat proc. Not super easily, but... Emeria, Sky Ruin. Yeah, we should be able to go way over the top of their deck. Although this hand is kind of garbo. Protection from red creatures are going to be not the easiest thing in the world, although not the hardest. Hopefully they play something I can interact with here. Yep, perfect. And then we get to go Shock Rummage and hopefully find something. Please go get Cauldron Complete. Please go get Cauldron Complete. Batterskull. All right, that's good enough. I mean, that's on me. I put those cards in my deck. Solitude is somewhat rough. Good shout. Thank you. Did not think of other new cards that don't actually interact with Martyr proc, but they would be playing. Thank you. Yes, Solitude certainly could be rough. I don't really want to look at their deck. They didn't seem to take enough time to go look at my deck. If that's something they're interested in, I don't want to just like look at their deck and be like, these are all the cards they're playing. I'm gonna play around. Blah, blah, blah. Just doesn't seem right to me. Which, you know, if that's something you want to do, that's fine. Do it. Yeah. Now put a 6/6 into play. Do it. Do it. Perfect. Thank you. I like you, opponent. You're one of the good ones. Do 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 do. Maybe they have Skyclave Apparition. That would be the worst for me right now. Squad. Caw, mother. Alright. I see you. Squaw. Okay. Infinite turns is definitely the best way for me to win this game. And we're well set up to go. So. Oh my god. What a draw. 5, 6, 7? Alright. Oh, no. Alright, who wants some? Let's get it on. Aha, ninjutsu. I'm just kidding. Hi ho! Remand off the top would be great. Make me very comfortable to pass here. I should have attacked. I mean, keep cycling, I guess. Okay, the computer clunk is definitely very real right now. Looking for Teferi. Looking for... not that. Okay. I should have held the time warp in my hand. If I reach the end of my rope with all the time walks and I don't have a time warp and they have a graveyard exile effect, it's gonna be really bad for me. I think the Prismari command I cast was a mistake. All I need to do is draw Wrenn and Six and it's over. This was a mistake. Not a big one. Yeah, I should have Prismari commanded it before combat if I was going to do it at all. Thirty-four cards left in my deck. Draw two. I have one more time warp left if I need it. There we go. That's game. My client would stop acting like a clunky, hot garbage mess. Or hopefully if my opponent will just concede here. I don't begrudge them staying in the game at all. But it's just a little frustrating because I've deterministically won the game now. And I would be able to play this faster, but I cannot because my computer will not let me. Fuck. Come on. Help me out here, opponent. This is not my fault. Normally, my computer runs better than this. Close. Come on. Come on. Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone, that I'm getting annoyed with this. I'm just on a really hot run again, and this is super inconvenient. This did not happen to me last week. I deeply apologize to everyone in my chat. I may have to cut the stream here. I can't deal with this. They're literally just gonna clock me. And I have to listen, I promise I'll be back, everyone. I promise I'll be back, alright?
Round 3, a star in pictures. Well, after the Velomachus player attained infinite turns, that rascally mono-white mid-range player decided to take the clock for all it was worth. So heading into Game 2, up a game, but down 6 minutes on clock. In Game 2, multiple Prismari commands allowed the Velomachus player to set up for a Kozilek. Unbelievable. Even more unbelievable was the immediate path to exile that followed. With both dragons in hand, our hero had to be careful about deploying his Velomachus into the opposing solitude and got squeezed out, finished by a walking ballista. And so it was onwards to Game 3. Game 3 started quite slowly again with a notable punt by the Velomachus player, allowing his Teferi to be removed by a Skyclave apparition without having drawn a card. Then a number of hateful creatures appeared, including Eidolon of Rhetoric, Ranger Captain of Eos, and Hex Parasite. The first Velomachus was removed by a Solitude. This was quickly followed by a Squadron of Hawks, effectively stopping the Dwarven beatdown that the Velomachus player had been relying on. Luckily though, a second Velomachus quickly followed, and with Wrenn and Six and some Dwarf tokens, finished the game. We now return to your regularly scheduled challenge coverage, already in progress.
I'm glad I have the prismatic endings, I think. Talisker. Okay. Not a known name to me. So, let's keep it tight. My CPU is already giving me numbers that I don't like. God, this is so frustrating. I don't know why my computer's being more shitty than it was last night for no good reason. Want to keep that in the dark against the Luris deck? I just shouldn't keep this in most situations. This is much better. Although the island is terrible. But we pray. Pray for a turn 2 fetch land. Potentially no discard. It's theoretically better than the first. Oh. I see. It's really bad. Turn 2 Wrenn and Six would have been a big deal. Esper. I would like to draw an untapped land. I don't know if you guys heard that. I hope you did not. All I want for turn 4 is an untapped land. No 2-mana counter. They must be on all removal or they must have a plan. Prismatic Ending, I suppose. But I don't know why they'd let me get the free value. Because they're going to need Ending plus a counter or another white source. 4 mana. Teferi? Or not Teferi, Jace? Yeah, Ending was the plan. So they let me get free value here. If they tap out, I'm going to Teferi them. Yep. All right. Works for me. Time warp first? No reason not to. If I hit Indomitable, it could be win on the spot. I mean, you don't get to the spot and not go for this, right? Oops. Double oops. All right. Thanks, Zach. Red, red, red. Another dwarf for Kaya's Guile. Or I might want the mana as a color. I did win round 3, yes. Turn. Full miss? Close enough. All right, we have a dwarf to protect us from Edict. They can't ending this. Teferi 5 gets killed by a dwarf. Foretold? Spell Bomb. Okay. Foretold is probably a Wrath. Remand, big draw. Okay. Force action before combat? No. There's already action forced in combat. They have to have path or something here. Maybe planning on countering the time warp. I'm so sorry, by the way, everyone. I'm really and I know nobody here is gonna have any problem with me doing what I did. I just wish things were different. That's all. Yeah, I won, and it was a fantastic match. It really was so cool. And I only ended the amount of time that game 1 choked me up, with all the lag. That's how much time I ended down by clock. I could keep up, no problem. It was like watching Goku take off the training clothes. Like, I was just ripping through all my turns, no problem. So, oh man, it's just really tilting. I think the endings go out for the Veils, and that's it. Are they doing construction on a Saturday? Oh. Sometimes. I think this is also maybe a Kozilek Inn. They're doing construction on a fucking Saturday. Why are they starting at 2 p.m.? I haven't heard any noise all day from that. Yeah, this has been going on for about 6 weeks, the one. And it is often like 3 times as loud as this. And it often starts at 8 a.m. It's for someone who's carved out a niche as a late night streamer. Okay. It's a huge pain in the ass. They must be on Sagas. They played a Nile Spellbomb main deck. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in this Wear Tear. I didn't, but yeah. And it's going to be going on for many more months, apparently. Hopefully not with the amount of volume and nonsense that they've had so far. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely... Is this main phase Brainstorm for land drops? Oh, they're on the Luris deck, the Luris BTL deck, I guess. If they have exactly Spell Snare here, it's gonna suck. But I'm not playing around that. Yeah, they had the Luris Companion. I just thought they were on some strange Miracles build in game one. And I guess they are in the 3-0 bracket. But they're stumbling already? Like, that's so bad. And they didn't have a counter for the Wrenn and Six because they tried to dig, or they had to dig for lands. So I was digging for Remand or Veil of Summer there. Should be fine with this. Oh, I should have ditched at least one land there. This isn't vintage Zuberas. This is not helping my nerves, by the way. I'm just like feeling really nervy because my computer is acting like crap. The last match is probably the most stress I've ever felt playing Magic the Gathering in the last many months. Winning in for top 8? No. Computer choking up and being unable to execute at a reasonable pace. That's the real pain. Which is a tad frustrating. The record is 3-0. At the tone, the record will be 3-0. Bing, boom. Resolves, huh? Alright. Oh. Alright. You've done enough work, Wrenn and Six. You can rest now. That was their plan, huh? Okay. Oh, that and missed land drops, I see. Yep. Yep. Brainstone not looking very impressive today. I don't know why Donkey Kong joined the Golgari. You talking Feasting Troll King? Did I have Indomitable with double Remand backup? I bet I did. It's okay. Yeah, I did. Next turn then, I guess. Next turn in Jerusalem. Oh, Abrupt Decay. I got it. This is probably incorrect. Yep. We'll just hold here. Good draw. Oh, not around here, Dry Boomer. With a dry, cool wit like that, you could be an action star. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like the way this is going. Uh-huh. Maybe we should have done this pre-combat. You better have force, boy. You better have a force, boy. You better run. We don't need no education. You better run, boy. You better run. Yo, what? You got... Oh. That's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna be one off from Ulamog if I draw it. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I finally did the wrong mode. Oh, my client was choking and I thought I saw the right mode and I did the wrong mode. I rummaged them. That was supposed to be a shock. It's okay. Fine. Sorry, I just, last round was very stressful. I'm feeling it. I know I've mentioned it before, but uh-huh. And if I can obtain for you these animals? God, so they should be at 4 right now. God, that'd be such a big difference. If I draw a bolt. Okay, didn't draw a bolt. Good. Okay. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I can't use that for that if that's what my plan is. Fuck. Alright. Hold. Thanks, Curd Bros. Yeah. A little bit. Alright. Okay. Opponent can't figure out what they're doing. There we go. Very well. Shit. And if they were at 4, it deals 2 damage. Target player draws. Jesus. Goes to 5. Keep tapping. Counterbounce. Yeah. Okay. Results. That's great, Curd Bros. 10 mana. 11 with the land drop in hand. I use the Dwarven Mines to try to make the treasures into a Velomachus. The treasure into a Velomachus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it does not resolve, we play the Wooded Foothills into the actual factual Velomachus cast. If they try to steal it in response, I can sack the treasure. That works too. Okay. They have to have a free spell. Or they're dead to the damage. Huh! Last mana producing land. Kill you. Anyone want to savor the moment? Nope. Well, if somehow this didn't go through, oh. Four. Oh, again. Great. I'm top 9 again. Well, whatever happens. Oh, I'm playing ow, ow, ah. Okay. They could be playing anything, so. It's canister? Good luck. I'm on the draw. No companion. Yeah, some all. That's a keep. It's a good keep. It's a very good keep. Oh! What? What is happening? Good draw. Whatever they're doing. Lantern? No, Lantern makes the most sense. Lantern shouldn't be too hard for us, but it depends on how their draw comes together. It depends on how our draw comes together. For example, they could Pithing Needle my Wrenn and Six next turn. It's not disastrous. It'd actually be worse if they Pithing Needled Scalding Tarn, but they don't know that. Wish I had a bolt here, but that's okay. Can easily draw one. Okay. Yep. Through 3 construct crashing in. Yep, there's the needle. It's got to be Scalding Tarn, right? Nope, name's Wrenn and Six. Is Glimmer Void? Spell, 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 no spell. This is fine, we can beat this. Attacks me! No respect for Wrenn and Six. Or rather, probably a fairly appropriate amount of respect for Wrenn and Six. No, not right now, please. Let's draw Indomitable in the next two and just win. That's not it. Shit. Garbage draw. Okay. Yeah. Fantastically Thoughtseize proof, right? Yep. Not blocking. If I draw Indomitable, I might have to X2. I mean, I would. Okay. It's all on the top of the deck for us. Everything we need is right where it always was. Right here in my soul. I've got 2 turns if I need them. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes you just gotta laugh. Sometimes you just gotta laugh. Yeah. No worries, mustache. Yeah, I wouldn't miss taking up Wrenn and Six in this deck. I mean, I don't think that I would. I mean, I've done it before, but not in situations where it was basically the only thing that I should be doing or could be doing, or however you want to phrase it. That doesn't even keep me alive anymore because of the shredder. Okay, that's fine. That's a fine loss. We have a lot of sideboard cards for this matchup. Exactly how that's going to work out for us, I'm not sure, but we have a lot of sideboard cards here, so it should be okay. Yeah. Okay. So boarding out some savers because we might be dealing with a longer game. Keeping the Indomitables because being able to destroy bridges is pretty important if they are playing a bunch of them. So I can't cast Tear right now, but I'll be able to fairly quickly. Hand is not full to Thoughtseize. We don't have a lot of forward momentum, but it's probably fine. Not gonna fake shock. Yeah. Fuck. I mean, kind of the clear discard with the command at least. Yeah. Steerings resolved. Okay. So I'm not playing Wear Tear now for sure. Gosh, that's so awkward. Kind of. Not really. So I could have gone Prismari Command into... Oh, fuck. It goes face down. So once 2 cards are out, we could be out of Velomachus, which is scary. Okay. Oops. Mother flipper. Ah. God, so many time warps drawn. Well. And they milled Stony without knowing it. All right, Kozilek sends everything back at least. Untap. Land, please. God, that's frustrating. It's like not even worth playing right now. Okay. Mills Triome. Exiles. I haven't been able to search yet. I don't know what's been getting exiled. It's really scary. Well, I can bolt here. Okay. Cage. Saga. Okay. EOT wear. And pray for basically any land. Any untapped land. So they need to have Dismember specifically. Is there a Velomachus in my deck? Yes. There's also a Kozilek. So 50-50 shot. Could play Wrenn and Six this turn, pick up my land. I should have another turn here. I had a Time Walk next turn. They're not tutoring this turn. How much am I forced to just jam? I don't think that I am. If you can afford to be patient, you usually should with this deck. No Dwarven Mine. The face down discard is so freaking tilting. Stirrings is a good sign for us. Academy Ruins? Okay. No blue mana yet. Okay. Annoying, but not really problematic yet. Pick up Triumph, fetch Steam Vents, play Time Warp. Still have Velomachus and Kozilek. And Savor +3 Time Warps. Just jam Velomachus this turn, I think. Yeah, I think that's the play. Creativity does cost less mana, but it doesn't really get me much more other than being a bit vulnerable. If they have the Dismember, they have the Dismember. There's nothing I can do about it. Nope. Trigger. Come on. Time Warp. Vegemite? Got us a fan of Vegemite, huh? Nothing wrong with a little bit of the might. They've got Time Warps under Dothy Voidwalker. That's super messed up. Attack first. Prismari Command? Yeah. Two damage, plus I draw. Okay, the cards I'm discarding now are going into exile. Yep. Go through. Cycle Triome. So I haven't lost my Sacred Foundry yet, unless it's one of those three cards. I have tons of outs next turn for almost everything. So would I rather have the card draw or guaranteed white mana? I think guaranteed white mana. So between Prismatic Ending and Creativity next turn, we should be in good shape. If they can remove Velomachus, it's going to be a problem. Mill me, okay. Potentially. But then I might be able to just get another one. Yeah. Oh, they've got a 5/5 construct. That's okay. Lantern? Second Velomachus on top? Yikes. Goes to combat. Okay. I'll take it. And they concede. All right, I'll be back in 1 second. Woo! I haven't really seen a bridge from them. I'm guessing that their strategy overall seems to be that they're going to deal with their opponent's creatures by just having an army of constructs, which is fine. Does this affect how I'm sideboarding? Removal, I saw that game. There wasn't as much black stuff as I was thinking there would be. Is it crazy to go all savers out? I don't think that it is. Or maybe some creativities, even though the creativity's kind of okay. No, I want those. I think we're boarded properly. We just need to do the thing. Boomer, what do you mean about discarding fetches versus lantern? What was the problem there? And when? Turn 1 Wear Tear, good mana, Teferi, let's go. Pixis, okay. To get out of the soft lock, I see. Thank you. Thanks for the clarity. I chose not to be worried about it. Their deck actually seems surprisingly not motivated to lock me. They do have bridges. Double Pixis. Okay, I'm guessing my Stony's about to eat it. Fuck, I really wanted to kill the Saga now. I'm gonna do it anyway. If they mill me in response, it's fine. They did not. No fear of the... So I'm losing a Steam Vents here? No, I'm not. Okay, fair enough. Fuck. Okay, well, we do have a land to get. Yeah. Huh. That's not my favorite. Take it, sir. Well, they are only exiling cards at the moment. Yeah, perfect. Double perfect. Yeah, this Kozilek's plan at the moment is to eventually be cast, by the way. Just want everyone to know that's 100% a thing I am planning to do. I'm gonna time warp this turn. And then probably Prismatic Ending their Lantern. I have the mana to do it now. I've got lots of theoretical outs for the bridge to get to. But I think maybe I shouldn't do it yet because I don't know if I'm going to find one. Because if we get to the Kozilek without... Alright, do I want to draw this right now? I do not. Now, they have a Shredder, so depending on what I put on top, this could go badly for me, but I'm not going to worry about it unduly. Oh. They probably don't want me to have that. No, they're fine with it. Yeah, Teferi is absolutely an out to bridge. I think we kill the Pixis now. Because now we take away their control. Oh my god, that's not the Lantern! That's not the Lantern! I wanted to kill the Lantern. And then I said Pixis, and then I killed the Pixis. Alright. I knew what I meant, and then I said the wrong thing and clicked the wrong thing. Good god. That was a punt. Oh god, and then they immediately draw Pithing Needle. The punish, instantaneous and brutal. Fuck me. Yeah, that was really bad. I can't believe I did that. Well, it's not over, but good god, is it a lot worse all of a sudden. They have 1,000,000 mill rocks now? I'm dead. I'm totally dead. I'm fucked. I'm There's almost no possible way I can draw out now. Wow. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know why I acted too quickly and I clicked on the wrong thing at that exact moment, but I did. I can't let me have that. Yep. Yeah, that was tough. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost. Uno mas. Drawing 4 is the way out of this at the moment, actually. Which is pretty funny. The density of outs in my deck is very, very high. So it could do it. Drawing to Aether Gust, that's fine. Because they have to hold that. Nature's Claim, also fine. Mill me. Excellent. Thank you. One card in hand. Aether Gust. Combat. Okay. Is the epic throw going to end up with an epic recovery? We'll see. When in doubt, dwarf them out. That's the plan. Prismari Command on top. They have no mill rocks up? No, I don't believe it. Oh, fuck! But I had to fetch. Ah! But I had to fetch. I had to fetch. I had to fetch. I had to fetch. That was not a mistake. I had to fetch. That was not a mistake. I couldn't cast it without fetching. It's fine. It sucks that that is how that happened. That it was on top for a second. Am I okay? I'm okay. They can Lantern Shuffle? That's true. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for telling me how I didn't horribly punt this. Okay, we got to draw something. There's a million outs in my deck right now. That's one. All I need is one. All I need is one. So now they have to mill themselves like crazy to find discard. Pixis. Yep. Lantern on top. No problem. You need to do better than that. Yep. Forest. Come on. Crack that lantern. Do it. Do it. You don't have a choice. Come on. One time. One card in hand. It is Aether Gust. Ending the bridge. Three colors. They're dead. They're dead to this. This is lethal. I have all the bolts in my hand to finish this. My God. Wow. Don't give up. Do not give up. 5 freaking 0. If anyone is curious about my feelings, I feel that I did not deserve to win that game. But the early plan of, hey, let's play a Kozilek, we got there. Go for a run, pump some iron. I'm feeling pretty good, Phoenix. I really am. I mean, I know I'm like amped up during the games, but that's okay. Like, all good. I'm excited to be alive. I'm excited to get to feel this big feel. All right. Let's kick the client here. Yeah, I mean, it still folds to Blood Moon. Like, if you don't have the answer for Blood Moon, yeah, you're dead. But, yeah, can't keep that. I think this hand is basically perfect for the matchup. See Ragavan? I don't think they're running a main. Ooh. More lantern. Okay. Prismatic Ending on the top of my deck. Thank you, deck. Thank you. We're going to try to be Gabe Nassif deliberate here. Gabe Nassif deliberate. No misclicking on the card. Good setup. Oh, flip. If I choose Wrenn and Six, if I choose to go the path of Wrenn and Six, I have no out. If I choose Raugrin Triome, I'm a turn slower, but safer. But I don't have the green mana. Raugrin Triome still gets there, though, with another fetch eventually, because of the Indomitable Creativity. Okay, we're going to go Triome. We'll see what they name here. They probably don't want me to have this. We'll see. That is a fantastic pack. Tartan Scarf. Jesus Christ. Probably names Time Raveler here. And they don't know how important it is at the moment. Yeah, I mean they might. They might, Connor. If I hadn't fetched, they certainly would have. And that would have been disastrous in a number of ways. Is a broken JPEG icon? I bet one of the plugins that I installed once upon a time is no longer working. Somebody's got to be 6-0. Why not me? Name's Teferi. Yep, fine by me. I can't afford to spew anything at the moment. I need this fetch land. They don't know that. They probably will not mill it. They did not. This is a very different character than the last match. My opponent is a lot more deliberate. Representation. So they think I have action here that I don't. Kind of. I don't feel that this is overly likely to come down to... How do I want to say this? I don't think it's coming down to life totals. And I felt like the deterrent was worthwhile. So they may let me draw this knowing that it's needled, but they may also remember that I have the ending. And if they don't bridge this turn, we might be able to just kill them. Bolt is not going to kill a construct. Construct is going to kill my Wrenn and Six, but that's okay. I have 2 lands to be working with, so that's fine. I have to hold this Prismatic Ending in case I need it for a bridge. Yeah. Potentially they have a second Pithing Needle. We'll see which direction they choose to go with their plays here. Milling me. Okay. They're drawing another Shredder. That's fine. Okay, now they're incentivized to make a move. Construct is best for us by far. Do it. Make the construct. You have to. You're not going to win without more power in play. Yeah, we can't play Kentucky. I do have Shatterstorm. I do have Stony Silence. I do have Wear Tear. So lots of cards that work very well against this deck. 2 Stony, 1 Shatterstorm, 1 Wear Tear. Keck W indeed, my friend. Keck W indeed. Cage. Good play. So now I'm back a turn. Putting me on clock, sure. Yeah. I understand that. Still have a bridge in hand. Okay. Okay. I have to ending one of the constructs. I have to put a dwarf in. Next turn, creativity X2, destroying the bridge and the cage and the dwarf. That's not enough. Maybe they don't play the bridge. Maybe they don't play the bridge. But if I kill one of the constructs, they probably will. Getting Velomachus into play here doesn't matter at all. Do I want to go to 6? Yeah, it's probably fine. They have Fatal Push. I just died of combat damage, which is fine.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Thanks for the follow there, Alzik. Because it's tutorable with Urza's Saga. So there's essentially no reason not to play it. You want to create a full prison lock a high percentage of games. The cage does not stop creativity now. And even if it did, part of my plan is to kill the cage. Okay, now I have more time. Okay. Because now they can't attack me. And Wrenn and Six is free? Huh. This is a very strange play. Very strange play. Double creativity should get us there. They have 0 cards in hand. They're going to draw Inquisition. They don't have enough mana to make another big move. Okay. So Indomitable X3 should take us home here unless they flip into another bridge. There are enough random artifacts in their deck that it's unlikely to happen. Also, Wrenn and Six can just win me the game right now. And not slowly. But they don't know that I can... Okay, I see. They think the cage is going to save them from retrace. They got to mill that one. Not that they wouldn't. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. 2 in play, 1 in hand, 1 in library. I didn't lose that game because of that, though. I think I had already lost that game, and the weight of the 2 competing lines was slightly different. But I think that game was a loss anyway, or at least it was the same. It was the same gamble essentially. Okay, that's it. It's all on creativity now. They mill my Savor. Time Warp on top. Milling Time Warp. Blow up Bridge, Dwarf, and Grafdigger's Cage. So they'll get 2 searches. But I'm going to go ahead and hope that that's not relevant. They're leaving me with the Time Warp? Okay, I guess we're Time Warping first. They mill my Teferi. Sure. All mill rocks are down except for Pixis. Yeah, it's absolutely a tough spot for them. They know I have the Indomitable in hand. Yeah, Wrenn ult. But I can't do that until the cage is gone. So the better play this turn could possibly be kill only cage. I don't think so, though. If they flip into a bridge, how bad is it for me? It's not that bad as long as the cage, as long as they don't have a second cage, which I doubt that they do. Cage, bridge, dwarf. They get 2 shots at something. I get a Velomachus. Let's go. Needle and Bell. Okay, probably should have sacked my Scalding Tarn before I did that. They have Shredder on top. Not a problem. Choose Wrenn and Six. Good. 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 Combat. I have 1 more Dwarven Mine too. Full miss. Brutal. Okay. We're not shuffling this turn if we can help it. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing to panic about. Just don't panic. Not like this. Not like this. Yep. Oh, there's my Foundry. I don't need it this turn. So they can tutor with Inventor's Fair. With that Glimmer Void. I think they will. Nope. Trophy on top. They don't have a way to draw a card right now. That doesn't draw, that doesn't draw, that doesn't draw, that doesn't draw. None of that draws. They're passing. Should have ulted Wrenn first? Yeah, I guess so. Let's leave the mine in there, I guess. I wasn't supposed to fetch. It's okay, it'll be fine. Get the mine just in case we need to protect ourselves. Teferi on top. Okay. They're gonna have to mill me before I go in. Well, maybe they will. We'll see. They're not? Oh, there's still a trigger. Okay. Attack. Trigger. But they might be digging me closer to a time warp by removing things that are not time warps. Remand's fine. They're gonna leave it. Time warp. Okay, we get another shot. Wait, was there a Prismari Command in there? I think there was. It's okay. They mill the next time warp. That's fair. Velomachus on top. That will help me play through the Assassin's Trophy. There was a command. Yeah, I realized a second late that it was sneaking, hiding behind. Well, yeah, command would have been good because I could pop their Pithing Needle onto Teferi and start... No, we can't. There's 2 Pithing Needles, 1 on each Planeswalker. I want to draw this Velomachus, and then we'll see where we're at. Prismatic Ending. I can hit their construct with that. No, this is silly. But if they leave it, it's fine. That's not a full miss. They mill the ending. Bolt. Top card for them is Ancient Stirrings. Prismari Command is here. 2 damage to any target. No. Draw 2, discard 2, and shatter. Target player draws, destroy needle on Teferi. Yeah. Bounce the needle on Wrenn and Six. Get the emblem. Should be over here. Oh my god, thanks, Gabe. Sorry, I don't have time to comment more on it right now. It's a pretty tight situation. They're dead right now. I could just triple bolt them with the emblem. It's over. Game 1 down. Well played. PogChamp. Quality PogChamp. Well, you know, I just started blasting. Blessed be all the decks that play Stony Silence. Oh, you need the Phyrexian, the Phi. It's a hot mess is what it is. It's a hot mess. Alright. So Gabe said he's restreaming this. I guess that means he's watching my stream on his stream, which is kind of cool. Oh, there he is. Sorry, Gabe. Do you know what I said when I started this match, Gabe? I said I'm gonna be Gabe Nassif deliberate about my choices here because I basically screwed up against Lantern on a misclick on the previous game. Two shots at a land. If I hit, I'm good. Unless they turn 0 Pithing Needle my Wrenn and Six. This is not you're not gonna win games like that. Not gonna win games like this either. Okay. This is like the worst version of the first hand. But I'm not going lower. It's actually not worse. Bruh. It's actually not worse. Yeah, that was a serious bruh. No, I did. My account's not delinquent. You're delinquent. Welding jar. I understand, Liz. There's only one play here. I firmly believe there's only one thing to do here. No! Fuck. I mean, I have to do it. Oh, man. Almost all the lands I could draw now are bad. That's not really true. Second Wrenn and Six will be okay if I draw Dwarven Mine. Yes! Come on! Did they sack Lantern for shuffle? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so good! It's so good! There's no one in the world who's gonna stop me from top-8ing this fucking tournament. I should have played Stony there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Have whatever you want. Have whatever you want. I don't care anymore. Oh, yeah! Whoa, Doctor! That's one incredible play. And the Lantern control player is not going to be happy about that one. Goodness gracious, golly, oh my. I am so happy I got my stream back up for these fucking moments. I can't believe people missed me casting Kozilek against the white deck. To have it immediately die, but still. Yeah. 100% sure no stream sniping has occurred here. Do I like that one? I do. I do. You're up. What's their out to Stony? I mean, they have Assassin's Trophy and they've shown it to us. Bridge could cause me trouble. Previous opponent did have Nature's Claims. Needle's not useless, but it's not going to do it here. I'm helping.
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Ring, ring, ring with the bell. Zing, zing, zing with my heartstrings.
Thank you.
Just give him one of these. Ooh, hey, ooh.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Go. Thanks for all the follows. JFreeZ21, Delaleyoha, 80 Hammy, 1668, and Dragosan 21. And Gustavo Olivia. Sí, Gustavo. Chi. Scooped. No, I know the clip you sent is me, Connor. I know the clip you sent is me. But I don't know what I'm up against. There's a lot of decks that'll punish this horribly. Let's see. They are 6-0. Opponent mulls to 6. I mean, it's not a snap keep. The fact that I had wasted time off my clock made me reluctant to make a decision that was going to punish me further. Targets self. Okay. Cookbook. A cookbook. Oh no. Are we going to be the world's most unlucky? Sure. They had the oval chase immediately. Okay. Yeah, Asmora is problematic. We need to find a lightning bolt or something, most likely. We'll see. Springleaf, sure. Okay, it's not a problem yet. don't think I have a reason to hold on to this, so I just want to disrupt their general plan at the moment. Going after the food token could have theoretically been correct. Okay. Keep playing stuff, please. Fuck. Double fuck. Ten out of 10, just gonna jam here. If they have counter magic or removal, waiting is probably not gonna work. Making them spend their mana means they lose a construct. If I draw a fetch land or a Dwarven Mine, we can theoretically go again. So, yeah. Oh, hilarious. You got it. Yo, you know it's dragon time. Dragon swinging. Yo, this dragon here, you know he's mine. Dragon beats, dragon beating, dragon kill you now. Dragon, dragon, rock the dragon, dragon ball. I apologize. Dragon. Woo! Anyone else want to take a victory lap? I'm gonna savor the moment. That was 3 savers. Sorry, can someone confirm 3 savers were in that pile? Sorry, I'm really really shaky right now. Thank you. So we're gonna shuffle. Thank you for the sub, Helium Brompt of Freedom. Dragon, dragon, fuck the dragon. Goodbye. Balls of steel, you guys. Balls of steel. Not my town. Not my town. You play Magic when I tell you to. Need those. The cookbook. I don't know why that tickles me so much. It really does. Why would anyone ever put Emrakul? And it seems like we're looking at some stats here. Manageable active player for 73% of the game. What do you attribute that to, Don? Well, I'll tell you. It's an incredible thing when you put together that dragon combo. Just a little bit of luck is really going to take you the distance when you need to. That's absolutely fantastic. And while we're at the moment, I just want to plug a little bit here. Modern Horizons 2 is live on Magic Online right now and available in stores at your local gaming store. All Wizards of the Coast licensed distributors. That's right, my friend. Modern problems require modern solutions. Snap this off. Stony. I wonder if they want to play that. Survey says no. I'm worried about them having counter spells here, though. I really wasn't planning for that. They play Rebuke. Yeah, I would have guessed so. I mean, it doesn't help. I suspected as much. I mean, there's nothing to be done here. It's kind of just a matter of what do we feed to the beast. Resolved. Oh my god. Blessed. Opponent blessed. Galvanic Blast? Lightning Bolt? Anything? Brazen Borrower. Okay. I'll take it. Into Asmora? Nope. Okay. I count it's an out for Stony Silence. It doesn't seem wrong, Nicholas. Niklas. Yeah. Solitary confinement if they don't have Shroud. Dekukbuk. Okay, that's a big problem. I don't think this changes my plans, though. Yeah. They have one unknown. One. One unknown. Okay. Holy yikes. It's not what you want to see. I very much need to draw land. Then we get Stony plus Teferi. Or Stony plus Timely, either way. I need to keep the Prismatic Ending in theory to deal with the Esmorando Mardic Dice and the Kuldakar. Okay. Land, please. Anyone will do. Fetch is preferable. Yeah, I think so, Liz. If I miss the land, I can just play Timely and or Stony next turn. Oh, I can still play the Timely. This only cost me 1. Teferi bait. Not sure Teferi is good bait here. I think ending Asmora and then just play Stony. Yeah, I always think she's 3-2. I don't know why. Probably because it's power toughness. So terrifying draws from our perspective are Urza. Not sure what else. You got it. Fetches. No, 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 no. Fetch land, please. Fetch land, please. They could spin here if they want to. They did not. Motherfucker. Oops, that's not what I want. Let's slow things down. No. Please let this be spin. And not them finally casting a... It is. It's a spin. Yeah, that's ambitious. Goodbye, Urza Saga. You will not be missed this game. Fetch land, fetch land, fetch land, fetch land, fetch land. Dwarven Mine, close enough. Take it. We take those here. That's a blocker plus bolt. Or we just let him crash in. And creativity next turn. Timely on deck. If anyone's curious, yes, they can cast off Urza under Teferi. Plenty of things won't matter too much. Urza should be a 1-3. I disagree. He's 4 mana. He's eminently fair. Should be boltable. I disagree. Please don't swing with the Urza. That's so big for me if they don't swing with the Urza. Come on, come on. PogChamp. Do it that way. Do it that way. You got to do it that way. No, it's suicide. You should attack me for the 1. It's so important to hit me for 1 here. Okay, this is fine. Go block the Urza. Bolt. Brazen Borrower. There's a ton of draws that win me the game on the spot. Yes, I could have killed the Urza. but protecting my Teferi Time Raveler is important in case they have any kind of interaction here. The way they've been playing, I don't think that they do. Timely will set me up for next turn. We could play Timely during combat, so they don't get to know. Come on, guys. It's very difficult for them to get Esmora into play. Street Wraith would do it, I guess. They got double spin now. If they flip into an Esmora, they can't cast her, right? No, they can. Without paying its mana cost. It doesn't have a mana cost. They already played their land. Punt. Bing. Whoa, and this opponent might be trying to go for a spot on the Dallas Cowboys because that is quite a punt. Good distance on that one. They can? Okay, good to know. Thank you. I'm not killing the Oval Chase. I don't want it in their graveyard. Do it again, baby. Spin it again. No Esmora. Bobble. Can't pop it. Let's go, Dragon. Come on. Math is 666. So I don't need to fetch pre-combat in case I want to save it. PogChamp. Math is very good. We have 7 time walks and 39 cards. That's it. It's over. It's over. We got it. 7-0. That's it. It's all over. Thanks, Shay K MTG. I've been playing it for a while. Freak You Nasty top 8'd the very first challenge. 3 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Liz. That means a lot. Thanks, Liz. That means a lot. I apologize if this is, hold on. Okay, that should get it out of the way. And then I can mute it like this. Thanks for the follow there, Bromac Courier. 2-0. Thanks for the follow there. Oh, I missed one. Lego Mitch 02, and I missed Charlie Brown 2291. Yeah. No, I didn't top 8 last time, Liz. I was 9th. As the other one was. So, are they... Sorry. They're 7-0, okay. So we did end up with 2 7-0s. I'll keep this on the draw. We've got a Bolt to potentially deal with a Arbor Elf. If they have Quick Blood Moon, I'm toast. with this hand. It certainly seems to be that case that way, Red 7. Oh, no. They were on the Urza Asmo deck. Sorry. Muck was on the Urza Asmo deck. Sorry. I totally punted that question. Good start.
Clang, clang,
As for the
clang
follow,
with the trolley.
Simon MTG.
Ring, ring, ring with the bell. Zing, zing, zing with my heartstrings.
Thank you.
OP's also 07. The 7-0, yes. How many mulls did they take? Just the one? No, they went to 5. Okay. I have no way to get my blue mana, though, which is very concerning. Oh, boy. Yeah, if they have Karn here, I'm toast. And previous version of this deck could beat this. This one cannot. The last card in their hand was Karn. If they had the perfects, we're toast. We're dead. Okay. Discards Karn. I'll take it. Karn Ponzo, yeah, it looks like. They didn't find a land. Thanks, Daniel from Brazil. The way I lose this game is by losing a land here. So, shock this. Play Teferi. Bounce liquid metal coating. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. If they draw that, it's going to be scary. Bouncing the sprawl. Bouncing the liquid metal does more damage. Mana-wise. Sprawl may have been correct. I don't know. They have Blood Moon here. I'm toast. Yeah, they must be playing Blood Moon, right? Gorilla Shaman? Okay. We're okay. We're okay. No! Ah! Oh, I thought I had the last land. Oh, all right. Maybe in huge trouble here. Depends on what they have in their hand. Ah, what a stupid punt. Yeah, I thought I was taking my time. Foothills, 5 mana. Uh-huh. Okay, we're good. We made it. Looks like we made it. Do 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 do. So let's see if they. They don't know that I didn't need that land. I mean, they have 0 cards in hand. So, realistically, that wasn't relevant, and there's probably a better way I could have sequenced it, to be perfectly honest. Opponent says, oops. Colon D, says Zach. That's it. It's over. Looks like we made it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yeah, it's all over. There's no out for them now. They don't know it yet. I don't have to show them yet. Let's do the time warp again. No, let's savor the moment first. Delicious. I like the way it tastes. Your pain is my salve. And the Wrenn and Six ping closes out on board. Even with a full whiff next turn and no cards in hand I could cast, we get that. Yeah, 3 Prismatic Ending is basically the only new cards in this deck. Okay. So, Karn is frightening. This is a really hard one to sideboard for. Because Remand theoretically is good against Karn. All the things, all my cheap removal, this is all quite good. So, I think... Well, they multi 5 on the play, right? Oh, well, I'd already floated to Jiggy that we were going to talk about how to prepare for competitive events, etc. They were on a 5. Yeah. I mentioned it briefly at the beginning. Wear and Tear and Gust? Yeah, maybe. I think I'm supposed to have more remands. Not remands, Aether Gusts, because I'm supposed to be frightened of the Blood Moons. Which really makes me want to sideboard like that. I've never done all savers out, but it feels correct on the draw here. And then... one remand. It's just... they have so many colorless things that are difficult here. Stony Silence is like realistically not that... Like, I'm not bringing in Stony Silence. We're definitely not bringing in Shatterstorm. Prismari for Stony? No, definitely not. Prismari is way more useful here, I'm pretty sure. I understand it hurts them more than me, but that isn't a good enough reason to bring in a card in this kind of matchup, I don't think. So I don't want to draw too many creativities early. Although Savor is kind of as bad, but Savor increases the chance of me just winning. Okay, I'm going like this. I don't know. Not 100%. We're just going with the gut. This is a very different matchup than straight green-red mid-range, and that makes it very difficult. Prismatic Ending helps a lot, like a ludicrous amount, because a lot of the time their turn 1 Sprawl can be removed. Not that it will be, but it certainly can be. That's the hand. I haven't seen their list, but the fact that they're playing Liquid Metal Coating's main means their ability to create repeatable land destruction is much more aggressive. Yep. Okay. This is... Oh, but they put it on a non-basic. This is very interesting. All right. If their hand is absolutely nuts, we're going to be in trouble. Wait, the monkey require... What is it? Is it XX1? It is. Okay. It resolves. Resolves. Oh god, it's about to be a massacre. Boom. Unlimited power. Opponent says nice ... Dot. 3 dots. All 3 dots. I got the 3 dots. TY. Okay, that is a problem. Oh god. That was unexpected. Okay. This is how we lose these games. I maybe didn't need to do exactly what I did. There's 1 island in the whole deck. Should give them a nice? No, that's... I'm not that kind of player, Billy. Just because my opponent said something that was kind of, I don't know, on the line, that doesn't mean that I'm going to do something similar. That's just not me. Crap. There's many other mines.
Clang,
Thanks for the
clang,
follow, top of the
clang
top.
with the trolley. Ring, ring, ring with the bell. Zing, zing, zing with my heartstring.
Thank you.
This is a situation where it's very difficult to win through the moon. They got it while I was tapped down. You know, there's nothing nothing too much you can do there. The Fury follow-up was brutal. We would have had Wrenn and Six on almost 7 here. You know, last week I had Anger of the Gods. No artifacts in the deck. We built it that way. Damn. Time's what we need, but time's what we don't get. Yep. Good thing I sideboarded out some hits, huh? No hit. We can get a treasure. That's the plan. Okay. Can I play a land yet this turn? Play snow cover. Oh, of course I did. We can hard cast the Velomachus in our hand next turn. If there's a flurry of bolts or something, we're dead. Q1 Pyro for 2. Maybe. The treasure was very important. I thought the rummage was too, but I might be wrong. So if they have a lightning bolt here, they kill my dragon. We kill them with the second dragon. But I have to block, otherwise I die to the bolt. R4. Okay, that's fine. I can pay 3. I also have a time warp in my hand that they don't know about. Beep boo doo. Beep boo doo. Beep boo doo. Beep boo doo. We can walk together, walking on the moon, taking turns forever, walking on the moon. I'm walking with time warps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're walking with time warps. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm walking with time warps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know it feels good. Dee-lee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. You think I'll make top weight 8 this week? I don't know. I'm unconvinced. This hand is no good in this matchup. Definitely shipping it. Thanks for the follow there, Vibul D. Bell Druid. Alright, we're gonna have to do this now, I think. I'll try to keep my eye on the follows, but
Let's give him one of these. Ooh, hey, ooh.
using hand hider? Hell no. No, absolutely not. It's all good. Red 7. If it happens or it doesn't happen, I'm ready for both. Okay. Okay.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Thanks for the follows, X Snuffy the Seal X, and Link 390, Never Lucky 1.
And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Top 8 match, correct. Yellow hat. Okay.
You can run, but you can't glide.
Thanks for the raid, Gabe. I'm gonna I need to focus on the match, because if I start engaging with all you guys, I'm really happy you're all here. Thank you so much. It's my first top 8, and I really don't want to mess it up. I mean, I've had top 8s in paper, but this is different. First one on Magic Online. Yeah. Fallen short a bunch of times. It's a big difference from this point to the next prizing and all that. Not that that matters that much, but it does. So they play Cookbook off the blue. They have red mana for Asmora, so I'm going to remand the Asmora if there is one. Cookbook is fine. We can bounce the Emery with the Teferi this turn. No spell. Okay. Guess I could have seen that coming. Emote only? That's not necessary. Whoever did that, please let people chat. Please let people chat. I just won't be able to pay attention myself. Fetch.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Thanks, Arkin. There's only one card that matters from their side right now, is Asmora. Can bounce the Emery, but then Teferi gets hit by the construct and dies. It's no good. It does give me an extra draw. Can always do that next turn. Thanks, Simon. I can peek at chat from time to time. Thank you for the Prime sub, X, Empor, and Empor X. I think all strategic questions at this point are going to have to be handled by the chat, because I don't think I can do it right now. So, people who know this deck well, who know me well, you're on deck. Thanks for the bits, Z Magnus. My alert box is muted right now. I apologize for all of the donations and stuff that are just not popping up on stream, but I just can't handle it right now. I can't let them search before I search. Okay. Five. 6. So Thought Monitor costs them 1 right now. If they want it. So you're a 7/7 construct. That don't impress me much. Crap. I think I'm just dead here. I wasn't expecting the spell bomb. Might be dead. Almost definitely dead. Yep, it's all good, guys. All good. Doesn't mean we're out. Doesn't mean we're dead. That means we're dead. Can't beat the nuts. Cannot beat the nuts. We got great sideboard cards here. Nothing to worry about. And if we die here, we die here. Nothing to be sad about. This is good competitive Magic. Don't worry about it. Opponent's on an awesome new brew too. I can't be mad about that. I cannot and I will not. I refuse. I refuse your narrative. those who think that I should be salty here. I have time to answer a couple questions here. Nothing important though. Okay. People figured out what they needed to figure out about that turn. I think Remand is generally poor here, which I guess means I get to keep Savor. Yeah, that's true. No, this is a quick matchup. No. There might have been another turn headshot catcher. They had Thought Monitor in the graveyard for 1 mana. So very likely the other construct plus Emery or the other construct could be lethal very, very easily. They also had Cookbook plus Oval Chase, so that was already adding 1. Handful of hate. Yeah, the Spellbomb cut off basically every route forward. It's fine, not a problem. You know, if we lose here, it's been the best goddamn day, best tournament run of my life, basically. So, not a problem. It's really not. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Looks like we got turn 1 Asmora. Good old Asmora and Amartica Dice No Kuldakar. Maybe. Maybe they were trying to cycle into it. They were trying to cycle into it. They didn't have it. This is an excellent draw. Means all my colors are set up from here. Oval chasing. Yeah, we're not out of here. We're not out. Doesn't have anything they want to discard. Interesting. I mean, I say the word interesting. I don't really mean it. Just means they don't have Oval Chase, most likely. Sweet hot damn. No Emery. Oh no, they're running into the Jiggy Clunk problem. Thanks, Roy. Ah, I've been bobbled. My information molested by a cruel foe. Okay. Killing the Cookbook is not bad. But if they have an Emery, I want to kill that instead. The downside of this is that they finally hit the Asmora they're looking for. I think that's okay. I have no out for the Asmora at the moment. Shatter Rummage seems pretty good. So it's basically weighing Emery versus Asmora here. Or they might just have interaction. Okay, we're going to pass here. There are ways this could go badly for me. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just not. Their hand is incredibly mopey. Just passes straight up. Okay. So you're an Underworld Cookbook. That don't impress me much. You got them recipes, but do you got the touch? You got the food. Do you got the touch? That's good. When they fetch, we go wear tear. Yeah. Saga keep me up in the middle of the night. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Now they could have Metallic Rebuke here. That means they don't get Construct. Sure. Double kill foiled. Myopic, I am spiking this event. However, if you go back through my history, my tweets, etc., you'll see a very long-standing a bunch of evidence that says that this deck is not a flash in the pan. Can Construct plus Saga there to better play around Rebuke? I guess so. But playing through the Rebuke is not necessarily a problem. It's very easy for them to keep up the Rebuke basically forever. So I don't really feel like I need any of that stuff. People saying I need a hand hider. I'm not interested. I'm just I'm not. So I believe this is a world where that is not what is happening here. So I'm hoping not to have this game go on forever right now with the plays that I'm making. Thanks, Pi. I just wanted to dig deeper, Headshot Catcher. Mountain. We're not finding a lot of our really powerful action. Stony Silence is still a very good top deck. We're scant mana away from casting Velomachus. Yeah, that's a problem.
Just give him one of these. Ooh, hey, ooh. give him one of these. Ooh, hey, ooh.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Okay. Looking for the perfects here. I don't gotta play the land. If they have the rebuke, I'm getting screwed even if I find the perfects here, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. With what I was looking for, the land still puts me in a bad spot. Maybe it was wrong for me to go as all in as I did. We'll see. Okay, we're on cast Velomachus next turn on top of everything else.
Just give him one of these. Ooh, hey, ooh.
Galvanic Blast, Wrenn and Six. That's what it was. Okay. It wasn't a bluff. They had something. And that something was Galvanic Blast. Their two cards are Cookbook, Oval Chase. Okay. So the Construct's going to get swole. Urza's going to start spinning faster and faster. We have a couple of draws. The card in hand does not stop. Does not stop Indomitable Creativity. It's very difficult for them to spin into something that does. Yeah, dragging off the top's what we're looking for. Asmora is obviously. I'm taking the hit here, so my timely gains me life and gives me tokens this turn. So there's no reason to do anything about this. One Dwarven Mine's in my graveyard. One Dwarven Mine remaining in the deck. Time Warp off the top. Stomping Ground. Fuck! Thanks, Liz. Thank you. Oh. That's okay. There's no... At the end of the day, it'll be very unlikely that that play is going to be what really mattered. No. There's no... You have no obligation to catch it in time. No one needed to catch that in time. There was no in time in which to catch that. Yeah, big old punt. Not my first one of today. We got here. We got this far with mistakes made. So... Wow. Sick draw. Okay. Top deck Indomitable could still get us there, but it's slipping away. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically this turn or bust. We've gone 21 cards deep in our deck. We haven't found it, so... Okay. One card in hand, unknown. Only one. Well, that keeps me in here. Teferi into Indomitable could be the actual perfects. Teferi into Teferi, not too bad. I do too, Desert Nomad, but I'm not going to worry about it. Probably should have bounced the Thought Monitor. Okay. Go. There's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Obviously, without knowing... If I knew Indomitable was my top card, I could have plussed the new Teferi, which would keep it alive here. No, not a chance. And I understand that. I do. Galvanic Blast blows me out. Metallic Rebuke is fine. Yeah. They could also get Asmora this turn quite easily. Tons of things can go wrong here. Cookbook. Got at least 2 spins ready to go. Sure, yeah, double blast is yeah, that's correct. They do need double blast. Yeah. Good reminder, all. But I don't have enough mana if they have Metallic Rebuke. So basically, it's down to what would I prefer to play around. We've seen one of each. So, yeah, definitely could have kept the Teferi here, but I didn't know Indomitable was going to be the top card. Yeah, Borrower back with Book is definitely a sick line. Made the Rebuke. Well, they won't rebuke this, though, right? They'll probably just ignore it. They might sack the Cookbook to pick up the Brazen Borrower now. And if they do that, I think I'm toast. I don't think they want to do that. Rebuke doesn't counter this. Remember that, people. If they have a Rebuke, they have a free pass not to use it right now. Yeah, they're picking up Brazen Borrower. Oh, man, that's so bad for me. I think what I'm supposed to do is not do anything this turn and pray. They'll just Borrower the Velomachus. They have enough mana to bounce and play. So then I'm taking 3, 4. We're dead on board if we do that. 100% dead on board if I do that. Dead. I'm dead to a lot of stuff if I pass. I have to pass. No, I don't have to YOLO it. I don't have to YOLO it. There are things I'm not dead to. No, I can't hard cast it next turn. No, but I'm dead on board if I... I'm dead on board if they can't cast the Borrower? What? One, two, three, four, five. Correct. Urza don't care about no Stony guys. I think we're just dead here, you know? And that's okay. We beat them before, and I think we're just dead. It's all good. It is possible that they punt in some way and we get through this. It is possible some of the cards in their hand, you're dead if they're untapped. I disagree. They only have 7 confirmed damage. I'm not dead on board. I'm 110% not dead on board. They spun Urza instead of casting the Brazen Borrower. That's terrible for me. That's terrible for me. Because this means they held the Borrower. And the way I sideboarded, I don't think I can deal with that. They could bounce my Stony Silence in an attempt to kill me. Let's try another Teferi. There's only one left. I burned the other ones too aggressively, I guess. I was in a really low resource situation. Yeah, there's one left. There's only one left. So, yeah, we're not dead on board. We are almost deterministically dead overall, but we're not dead on board. We're not dead yet. There's no reason to scoop out of this or anything. It's very, very easy. Maybe Simon, who knows? I'm not going to assume my opponent is going to play perfectly against things that they don't actually know about. Right? Yeah, the biggest mistake in this game was losing the 3 tokens. Cookbook picks up anything? Nothing scary now. Yeah. If they finally found an Asmora, I'm super duper dead. We're dead. Most likely. I guess if I find the Teferi, it might still be okay. Yes, I'm very well aware of that, Simon. They may choose to wait until I get a dragon, in which case I might be able to get through this. Teferi could draw me into a fetch land, so the Teferi bounces the Asmora, and then we find the fetch land immediately. That's possible. There are outs. There are outs. So I'm not scooping because there are outs. We know there are outs. There are outs. All right. That ain't it. Yep, that's it. What was my out? Teferi into Fetchland. I can Creativity the Asmora, but then we're dead. There's no wait. There's no wait. There's no wait. We're dead. We're dead. I didn't miss anything here. Yeah, we went 8-0 into the top. We died immediately. Did the best I could, damn it. You know, I really did. So. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to think that I have a pretty good attitude. Could you get a raid? Yeah, you sure can, Liz. No, So, in this situation, Indomitable Creativity. Okay, but the 3 tokens don't matter, Desert Nomad. They don't help me here. Well, maybe they do. No, they don't. Because the Indomitable Creativity has to be used to destroy the Asmora and get me a Velomachus. I can't do it all. So it's just not possible, you know?
Compadres,
It's just not possible. We can't do it. They had too good of a draw. My draw was a little lackluster. I made some really not ideal plays. And I got punished for it a little bit. I think every time I made something that wasn't ideal, other than the timely was an incorrect. That was a punt. That was full on punt. That's what that is. You call that a punt. It was a punt. When I was aggressively using the Teferis to draw through, the second one, I could have plussed it, and that would have kept it on the battlefield. But I wouldn't be able to draw a card off of it the next turn because they would have hit it for too much. Yeah, maybe Nuchum. That is the one thing that is possible. Yeah, and I just didn't consider that as being a winning line, but I think it could have been. Yeah, both of those were percentage plays that were very difficult to evaluate. Because like bouncing the Thought Monitor, they play the Thought Monitor, right? Draw more cards, and if they just Galvanic Blast my Teferi, or play Asmora there, I'm dead anyway. So hitting Asmora works. It will get the Asmora off the battlefield. The question is, what else am I doing with that Indomitable Creativity, right? I'm targeting my dwarves to try to get a Velomachus. Well, they just kill my dwarves in response with the Asmora before it resolves. Then they get to spin their Asmora into something, and I get nothing. If I had a treasure token here, that would work. If I had... Oh, yeah, Jersum. Yeah. I could have. You know? I didn't. And that's fine. You know? 4 dwarves and mana enough for 5 tokens. I would need... Okay. That might have worked. If I had all the tokens... Yeah. That might have worked, actually. If I had all the tokens from the Timely and etc., I think I would have been okay there. But I just wasn't. 8-0 into the top 8. Blew too much luck along the way. And, you know, that's how it goes. I don't feel badly about that. My opponent played great. Their deck is awesome. I'm a fan of it. So I want to check that one out. Yeah, top 8 was great. We finally got there. But now I need to get the challenge win, right? So we'll keep cracking away probably in the next little while.